back to the channel. If you're new here, as always, thank you for being, or no. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Denise here, and if you are new, thank you for stopping by my channel. And if you are not new, as always, thank you for being loyal. You guys know I appreciate you. Okay, so I want to go ahead and start off by saying I'm sorry, y'all. Your girl is sorry. Diamond, I'm sorry. I don't know how we missed the ball on this one, but I was planning on doing this makeup look. You guys know I do not really wear foundation. Not foundation, I really don't wear eyeshadow. Going in with my handy dandy baby primer, baby skin primer. Everything will be linked in the description box below. But y'all know I really don't do my makeup like that. And I guess we're just going ahead and getting right into this video. So I don't really do my makeup like that. I have not been wearing eyeshadows. And y'all, I have like 7 palettes and I cannot find one palette. I don't know if with me moving or packing or moving things around, if they accidentally got thrown away. Like y'all, I have Morphe palettes, MAC palettes, like all the colors that you could think of, gone. I cannot find any of my eyeshadow and I am hurt. Like I have beautiful colors and it's just gone. I cannot find it. So I was gonna give y'all a little shimmer look. I'm probably at some point gonna be investing in more makeup. I guess maybe it was time to replace it. I'm going in with my NARS foundation. This is the color medium deep. I guess I'm gonna have to replace it at some point so I can give y'all a little glitter. I mean, I wasn't gonna be doing much, but I wanted to give y'all something, very much something. But I'm not gonna give y'all very much nothing in regards to the eye. Diamond, get it together. In regards to my eye, so I'm gonna give y'all a nice bold red lip, and I'm gonna show you how I do my red lip so that it looks very nice, very clean, and I can't be lazy. If you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch my last Get Ready With Me. Anyways, let's get into the point where y'all are really here. I know y'all want to talk about it. So let's talk about dating, y'all. I wanted to just do like a holiday look, and I kind of wanted to have like a nice topic. I got a nice comment saying that they really liked me being transparent with my life updates, and they kind of wanted me to do more talk. So I guess I'm gonna be trying different makeup eventually, and we'll have different like girl chats or something. I don't know, what do y'all want to call it? The girls room? Something. If you have a cute name, put it in the description box below. But today we're gonna just talk about dating in your 20s. Y'all know that I am 28. I'm pretty transparent about how old I am. I'm 28 years old and I am a single 28-year-old, and people think I'm dating and things like that. I saw a really interesting video on Instagram, and the girl was like, when people ask me why I'm not dating, why I'm not dating or something, and she was just kind of saying like she really doesn't like it, and she doesn't really like the people that she's been meeting, I guess. Making a joke about it because it's just very difficult. I think that's what she was getting at. I've also seen and heard people say that it's just difficult. Guys don't really know what they want. It's not really fun. I've seen a lot of little things. For me, I'm gonna say it's been an experience personally, and I think dating is an experience. I think I would never say like I've never been interested in any of the guys that I've dated, and I actually don't even know if I really consider myself dating. Yeah, no. I think I've went on dates with people and I've had conversations with guys, but I wouldn't really consider us in a dating situation. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Foundation. This is in the shape medium. I love this, my favorite. But yes, I've been on dates with people that's lasted for maybe couple of months here and there. Nothing where anyone actually was like, yo, like I want to be exclusive with you. No type of commitment anywhere. Talk of commitment, but that's about it. I do not dislike dating. I don't think it's ghetto. I don't think it's anything negative, but I do think that as for me, as I guess I'm getting older, I'm finding that dating can be kind of difficult because, number one, depending on how you date too, like I'm not just gonna be talking to anyone, so I am pretty selective, and I have my own personal standards of like who I want to date and how the guy I want to talk to. And when they don't meet that, I find that I don't really chase them. Like, I will be present and I will communicate with you, but when you fall back, I feel like that's like my sign to fall back. I'm not really chasing you. If you've decided that you're no longer interested or you're not putting as much effort anymore, then I'm not gonna be chasing it. All right, I'm going in with the translucent powder. This is with my Laura Mercier powder. I love this stuff as well. But yeah, so that's been my experience. I find that a lot of times in your 20s or whatever age you're at, or just, I guess really it's not even the age. I'm trying to be very general y'all here, but I guess I need to just talk about me. I guess for me, I already know what I'm looking for, and I'm looking to be in a relationship that, you know, I can actually like invest in. I don't like just dating around. I hear some people say, oh, it's you're young, you're 20, you just date all the people. And I do think to some level to agree, you should have that experience, right? Like, you don't want to just settle on the first person that comes and sweeps you off your feet, because there are different things about different guys and that you will start to see, and you will start to also experience things that maybe you like or dislike, which I think is super important when you're dating. But for my experience, like, I feel like a lot of guys just communication will probably start off super great, and honestly with everybody I've talked to, the conversation hasn't always been so easy. But I have had guys that I talked to and the conversation is super easy, and we end up talking about everything, like super early on, like finances and like how you want to live, like everything, just put it all out on the table. That has not been the case with everyone, but 9 times out of 10, y'all, actually 10 out of 10, conversation is always great. I don't feel like anything changes. I don't feel like I start changing or doing anything different. But the guy, he starts like, literally like I was saying earlier, falling back. I'm using my Chocolate Soleil bronzer. He starts falling back. And I don't know if society kind of lets people know, like, hey, there's probably something else out here, don't commit too early, or maybe they kind of feel like, you know what, I want to date around too. Like, I don't want to settle with the first woman that comes around, or man, like, she's really good, is it too good to be true? Or you know, one falling out, or one, you know, misinterpretation or misunderstanding, or, you know, guys get really busy with like their job and their career, and maybe they feel like they can't, you know, entertain anyone. And to me, that I just feel like in those areas or those moments, like, communication is key. Kind of person I am, just communicate with me. Like, bruh, like, I don't want to say bruh, but like, you know, hey, I'm busy this week, I can't do XYZ, let's reschedule. Or right now, I'm not trying to do XYZ, but I am, you know, enjoying getting to know you. I want to continue to get to know you, so can we do this instead? But it's not communicated. I'm going in with my Mario Badescu spray. Diamond, why did I try to talk while I was spraying that? Anyways, I think I keep going back to the point that lack of communication, y'all. So dating in your 20s is not horrible. Dating in your 20s is really not bad. I think it can be really fun. I think when you're someone like you want to settle down with one person and you just want that person to either click, it's difficult because they don't always click. And I think that's just a part of life. And you can't, I've said this before, but you can't expect everyone to treat you kind of how you would treat them. I'm just using a random highlighter that I have, y'all. You can't expect everyone to treat you or communicate how you want them to communicate. I think sometimes you have to go out of your way to communicate, and that hurts, you know. Like, it hurts when you feel like you're communicating, you feel like you're doing your part, but then the other person's not doing their part, right? Like, you don't want to feel like you're chasing them or babying them, but then you also don't want to feel like you just give up the first time that things don't go super well. So I think it's like a fine line, and I don't know the fine line, but I do know that dating in your 20s is no different probably than dating at any other age, depending on what you want and what you're willing to give up or sacrifice or XYZ. I think the biggest problem with dating though is the lack of communication. People say they want one thing, but when you or them start acting towards that thing, you get pushback. That's what I've noticed. I get pushback. Y'all, let me find my lashes because I said I was gonna. All right, so y'all, that's the look, that's the face. Like, the foundation is great. I wish I could give y'all an eye, but instead we're gonna do an eyelash, and maybe we can do an eyeliner. I thought I was gonna give y'all an eyeliner, but I can't give y'all that either. Y'all, I'm so confused. I don't really know what happened to my makeup. I'm missing like half of my makeup. It's crazy. So we're just gonna go in with the eyes. And I'm gonna be buying new makeup. But again, I think it's the communication piece. So one thing I would recommend is just really be open to asking the tough questions early. Sometimes people feel like, oh, I don't want to scare them off, or I don't want to make them uncomfortable, or I don't want to do, you know, XYZ. But I feel like depending on where you at in your life, and me, it's like you want to date me or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like to play games. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste yours. I'm getting older. You probably getting older. Like, what are we doing here? Do we like each other? I mean, I don't want to say check the box yes or no, but what are we doing? So I think it's helpful to just to ask those questions early because it helps you rule out people. So things I ask early on would be like, of course, you know, who are you? What do you like to do? Are you open to travel? Do you want to have a family? What does that look like to you? If we get to the point where we have this conversation, like I said, everyone I have not had this conversation with, some people it just doesn't flow that easily, or we just don't get to the point where we actually can sit down and have those topics be discussed. But you know, if you spiritual, Christian, whatever your goals are, whatever the things are you like in life, like I even asked about your past. When was your last relationship? How long was that? You know, do y'all still communicate? You know, are you past it? Are you still holding on to it? Is it still a possibility? Because why am I stepping into something that you may step out of? That doesn't make sense. So I try to ask all those questions early on as soon as possible, as soon as it just makes sense for the conversation. And see where it goes. I know I said I was sharing my experience with y'all, and overall, like my experience with dating, like I said, I really haven't been dating. I've just dated a few, went on dates. I even decided to get on Hinge because, child, where you gonna meet people at? Y'all, these are like one of my absolute favorite eyelashes to wear. Love these lashes so much. They look so natural. But yeah, I got on Hinge. I started meeting people on Hinge, and your girl was going out on little dates and hanging out with people and getting to know people, and it was really fun. It was really interesting. I met some pretty cool guys, and I think the conversations have been great, but I've also been stood up a lot. Like I got stood up, you know, after just like, obviously I'm not their type or what they're looking for or whatever the case is, but you know, after, you know, hanging out, having great conversation, and then going out to hang out at another spot because we had a good time the first time, and then him being like, I had such a great time with you, and then he disappears. I've had that happen to me plenty of times. I've had, you know, conversations where I talk to a guy like almost every day or multiple times throughout the week. We just constantly communicated. Communication was pretty consistent, and then it goes away. What happened? I don't know. Sometimes he'll say something, sometimes he won't. It just hasn't been consistent. I had guys that literally we was hanging out like twice a week, like all throughout the week, and then he kind of goes away, so like fades away. And no real true explanation to any of this. Hey guys, Editing Diamond popping in here just to say also some other things that have happened is just your standards and values not truly lining up initially. Sometimes people can say like, hey, yes, I'm with this, or I'm for that, or I'm about this, and then they realize they're not about that. But I can kind of touch on that a little bit more and talk about purposeful dating. So if that's something that you guys are interested in or want to hear more about, make sure you leave me a comment in the box below so I actually know you guys want to hear that. So when you have moments like that where they just fade away, they disappear, they get busy. Y'all, these are my favorite lashes. I love them so much. But when you have moments like that where the guys just like disappear, and you know, you just get to a point where you're tired of starting conversations and getting to know people and it goes nowhere. You do feel like it's a waste of time, but honestly, it's not a waste of time. It's an experience. You learn something either about that guy or about the way you communicate or just about how you handle situations that you can either work on, or you've learned something that either you don't like or you don't appreciate how someone communicates with you. And I think all those are great and super important to learn while you're dating, especially when you start getting in your 20s, because I do think in your 20s people do start to look more to settle down. Maybe not all guys, maybe not all women, but I think for a lot of people you are, you know, you're looking to find someone just to kind of build roots with. I don't want to say like too much about like what I'm looking for, what I want, because I never want someone to have this video to go back and look at if, you know, things that I may say change or whatever the case is. But I do think overall you want someone, I know I want someone who can just communicate. Like, and that is, you know, that's tough for people. I think you can't, I think I expect everyone just to be open and good at communicating, but realistically, everybody does not know how to communicate. And I think sometimes maybe the other person may feel like they're not ready or in a place, because I've had guys that will be like, I want to be with you. Like, I want to be with you, but right now I don't have XYZ together, or I'm not kind of like where I want to be in life. And it's like, well, I hope you're not thinking that I'm going to wait around for you to be ready. But I don't know why guys feel that way. I think they should just let women know how they feel, because some women are willing to grow with you. Every woman's not looking for you to already be where you want to be in life before they start building something with you. Some women just want you and want who you are. They don't care about, of course what you bring to the table is important to some level of extent, right? Like, everybody has their things that they want and desire, but you know, a lot of women just want a guy for who they are. I'm gonna use my Bang 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 mascara, and I'm gonna just do that under my lash. I was gonna put it on my bottom lashes, but I don't think I am, so I'm just gonna do it under. I really don't even need it. These lashes look so bomb, Diamond. They're beautiful. Beautiful. I want y'all to leave with something. I mean, like I was saying, some women are looking to build with guys, and you guys, y'all know that. But I want y'all to leave with something from this video. So the things I would encourage y'all to do is, one, don't settle. You know what you want. You know what you're looking for. Don't let a guy waste your time. If you, and this is hard for me, because sometimes when, like I said, they fall back, I fall back. But you know what? What if like they just, don't know how to communicate. They can't be what I'm asking them to be at this time or what I want them to be. Do I wait for them to be that, or do I just communicate that? And I think the answer is communicate that. Like, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want from you. If you're unable to provide this or give this or willing to work towards it or try and put in some kind of effort, what are we doing? Because right now we're just playing, and I don't want to play games. Like, I'm too old to play games. Y'all, I'm using this red pencil. I don't even know where I got it from. I think I got it from like Walgreens or something a long time ago. Boutique lip liner in the color Real Red. I'm gonna Google and find it for y'all. But so with my lips, I took my beauty sponge and I just like pressed it all around because I want clean edges. Then I'm gonna take my lip liner, and this one you cannot be lazy with, you have to be careful, and I'm gonna just align my lips as perfectly as possible. So, and it's okay to go in and up, but you don't want to go down because you want that line on the bottom to be super crisp. So I'm just gonna focus on that line. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, so go ahead and do your little smile, whatever you gotta do to make sure that line is good. And then for the top, I first draw my X. And that is just kind of like where follow the shape of your own line. If you don't have a little Cupid's bow, a little small one, mine is really, really small, it's not defined, then don't worry about it. Just trace your actual lip. But if you want to create one, then I guess you could do that too. And then where my lips kind of round off at the top, I do that part next. Okay, boom, bada bing, bada boom. That's literally it, y'all. When you do lip liners or lipstick, or really lipstick, so any lipstick you do, the best thing for you to do is to put that liner on so you have a clean look. I love my MAC lipstick, the color Ruby Woo. I will forever love this, my favorite red. But some other really good reds. This one is more of a little orangey tint to it, but it's kind of red. This is also a MAC color. It's a liquid lipstick, so when you put that on, it actually stays. It's matte, it dries matte, and this is in the color Quite the Standout. Another really good one is this YSL lipstick, and this is in the color 1 Rouge Per Couture. I guess this is just the color 1. I don't see a name on it, but this one is not matte, it's more of like a glossy red. So this is the glossy red, and this is the YSL, and this is the MAC, and this is the matte. And then y'all about to see me put on my Ruby Woo. It's my favorite, but I'll put her on right under. And there she is. So you can kind of see how this one has more of like a little slight orange tint to it, and then this one is like a true red, but it's more glossy. And then this one, the matte lipstick Ruby Woo, is like bomb. It's like the best red lipstick ever. Okay, so once we have it kind of pretty much lined, it's easy. You just really fill in. You don't have to press hard, you don't have to put on a lot, you just want to fill it in. So I'm gonna go in with my little mirror and just, oops, I just press like I'm dotting. You don't need a lot. And then okay, so now I see that my lipstick is a little, like the line right here, it's a little off. So I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy beauty blender first. And I'm gonna fold my lips in half, and then I'm just gonna press it out, and then I'm gonna go back in and line my lips again. So it's kind of like the eraser. And then we'll just go back and line that line a little bit better. All right, I think that looks absolutely fabulous. I'm absolutely in love with how this looks. And this is pretty much, y'all, the holiday makeup look. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat. If I want to leave you guys with anything, it's really just to, dating is fun. I don't want you guys to be discouraged by dating. Don't let whatever happened in one relationship carry over to the other. I know it's easy for those things to happen because, I mean, I've experienced that when people, for me, it's communication. It goes back to communication. When I feel like someone either does something that shows a lack of communication, or maybe they start off showing me one thing and then it's completely shifts. See, now you're showing me something totally different. So now I'm concerned, but you don't seem concerned. And, you know, maybe it can be triggering for you in ways of like maybe how people have handled these type of situations in the past, or how they've addressed, you know, how you're feeling or what's going on in the past. And I think that, you know, it's important to communicate those things and communicate what you want. I'm not saying you always got to be the one reaching out to him and following and chasing him, because you should not be doing that. But I think in moments when you can ask for clarity, ask for clarity. And if you feel like you're constantly stood up, or, you know, he's not meeting the expectations, then sis, move on. It's okay to just let it go. It's never, you're never going to be that need of a person or a man or anything like that, a relationship period, to sacrifice who you are, to, you know, lower your standards or anything in that manner. Like, just trust God, trust that it's gonna work out, trust that what's for you is for you. And if it let go, or if it fell off or something, maybe God was really moving it. He was trying to protect you. He ain't telling you to go back and chase it. I feel like with some guys that I've talked to, you know, in moments you know, God, if this is for you, it's gonna work out, it's going good. If it ain't for you, God, just let it go. You know, let something happen, you know, change my heart, change his heart, whatever the case is. And sometimes that's just the case. He ain't for you, sis. He ain't the one. But I do want you to communicate, ask those tough questions. And if it ends, it ends. It was an experience. You learned something. He hopefully learned something. But if we ain't worried about him, you learned something, you know, that you can carry over to your next relationship, your next dating experience. And then maybe now you have questions you can ask, and it helps you just kind of maneuver through people. You're never going to be in a place, no matter how old you are, where you need anybody, okay, or need a man, really, when we talk about dating, where you need a man. So no matter how old you are, what age you are, never feel like you need to settle just because of an age, because of a number, because of, you know, you lonely, or you tired, or whatever the case is, okay? Yeah. No, just no. You're beautiful, you are growing, you're learning who you are, you're searching deeper to find out who you are. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be better than okay. You're gonna be great. You're gonna reach everything that you desire, and the right person that's for you will be for you. You will find it will be bliss. You will not have to stress and worry and question and wonder his intentions for you. It will just all work out the way it's supposed to work out. I believe that not only for myself, but I believe that for you guys as well if you're watching this video. So first of all, let me know what you think about the look, really the red lip, because that's the statement, okay? When you're wearing something for the holidays, the lip is the statement, especially in this look. So let me know what you guys think below. If you have any other additional advice or tips or anything you want to add, please leave them in the comments. Let me know, chat with me. Just let me know that you enjoyed this video. Let me know that something I said was helpful. Like, for real, let me know in the comments, okay? I will see you guys in the very next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Vlogmas. I'm not sure this is the end. It's almost the end. I maybe put up another video, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It was great putting out content and interacting with you guys this month, and we're going to continue it for the rest of the year because my goal is consistency, okay? So I will see you guys in the very next video, which will be very soon. Bye.